Greetings, everyone. This is Elizabeth, and today is Watercolor Wednesday with Jana. Hello, hello. How are you? I'm more fantastic because you're here. How exciting is that? I need to unplug this. Sorry, I was cutting the paper. It's all right. Changing cords. Oh, yay. Hello, hello. Jenny G. Hello, hello. And Danielle Brown. Thanks for popping in today. So, Watercolor Wednesday. What is that? It's where we play with watercolors, you guys. I have a book that I'm dedicating to Watercolor Wednesdays. It's a once a month kind of thing. So, you can go back to all of the Watercolor Wednesday replays and see what we have created. Jana and I, we share reels like crazy. I mean, look at them jellyfish. Weren't those adorbs? I have jellyfish day too. Sometimes we do something similar. Sometimes we do something totally different. Oh no, I didn't hear him barking. Janine, hello, hello. So we watch videos, we share videos, and then we're like, oh, we're going to do this and we're going to do that. And today I've been watching Kevin. I don't know his name. His name is Kevin something or other. He's on the Insta. I'll have to link him in the description box. But he's been painting houses and stuff. And he's not very good at painting houses. I'm not very good at painting houses. So that's what we're going to do today. And then Jana. Wait till you see what Jana's doing. I'm so excited for you. My house. I know. It's going to be... Oh, we don't hear the barking, so you don't have to panic. Don't have to panic. And for my house, you guys, I'm getting out a house stencil to help me draw the house. Because I don't want to get a ruler out. So we're just going to have Simon Hurley help us with our house today. Look it! If you guys have the Q-tips, pull them out. Pull them out. I've been watching this person on the TikTok, art by Aisel, and they do all these little cute painting or watercolor with Q-tips, flowers, and I struggle with flowers. Right. Q-tips. So, for mine, so this watercolor book is strictly like practice, and then after we practice, we do an actual thingy where we take our techniques and move it over. So there's always a mess on one page and then the fun stuff on the other. And so we're practicing. We're practicing what I have seen Kevin do with his stuff. So that's what I'm doing here. Is I'm just gonna put I'm gonna give this house some windows and things. I don't even think these are the right thingies, but we're gonna put the door on this side, I think. And we're just gonna kind of put some eyeball stuff for that. Splatter, splatter. Oh yeah, the tappity tap splotchy splotchy thing. So I'm just gonna kind of doodle my little... I'm using the stencil as my straight guide because we can do whatever we want, right? And I just think this will be fun. There's that. There's our roof. There's our roof. There's our awning. I don't even know. There's So when we have the doorway, right? We might have a little awning over the doorway area. That's what this is going to be. And then the doorway thingy's got to have some leggies to stand on. And then we'll do another leggy here. Should probably make them fat leggies. Okay, so there's our things. And then we're going to give a little bit of an angle to do our awning. Debbie J had a little house kit, and her little awnings was adorable. And like she did a window card. It was just adorable. So these are my stairs. Okay, so there's my stairs. We've gone too far. Jenny G has a storm a brewing. Oh, look at my little house. He's so cute. Okay. And then maybe there's more windows, bigger windows. Maybe there's stacked windows here. I don't know. Put a window here and a window here. And then we'll do a long window here, but we're going to straighten it out. It's going to be a window there and then a window here. And I'm just using like the door, but not the roundy part of the door. Like, we're just going to use this stencil to do what we need it to do. So there's a window, little baby windows, Maybe we want one of those circly venti thingies up here in the roof. I'll put a little circle right there. Well, maybe not right there. Let's move him over. There we go. That's better. Live. So there's all my windows. Look at how cute they are. Now, what are you going to do for leaferys? Are you going to also do a Q-tip? Or are you're going to paint those? Okay. And you guys, if you have stuff hanging around your craft room for eons, like this, go ahead and use it. This is yellow ochre. We're going to squeeze some out. It's still pliable, so it might still be good. I don't know. It might come out weird because, well, it's eons. We're going to give a little bit of yellow ochre. We got to have some lime green in here. This one's a chrome. Chrome light green. And these are Sakura Koi watercolors. Oh, that one's juicy weird. I don't know about that one, but we're gonna put this on. And these are watercolors. Vermilion, I think that's like a redishy color. I don't know if we need that. I might want some yellow flowers. So we'll pull out some yellow. That one looks a little jinky. But look it. Oh no, it fixed itself. So we got yellow ochre, light green, and chrome yellow. We're going to put a little bit of blue to darken things up when we need to. Right? Burnt sienna, because we got to have dirt for our driveway. This one's really squishy. Miss Pam is in the house. I'm adding way too much. That was way too much, but it's fine. That's burnt sienna, cobalt, and carmine. I'm assuming carmine's a yellow. We might use carmine so we can darken up our green, but we also have Viridian. Let's use Viridian too. Let's smoosh it a little bit. Miss Pam is saying hello. I love that we yell all the things now. You know what I mean? Right? Oh, that's a pretty. Oh, you guys, that's so pretty. We're going to zoom out so you guys can see. Okay, so those are my watercolors. We're going to just add some water to them. Oops, not lock it into place though. I didn't even know that had a locking mechanism. Like, what the heckin'? That's cool. The distress sprayer has a locking mechanism. So if you have to travel with it, you can lock it up. How nice is that? Okay, so we added some water. We're going to use a number 12 today. A number 12. Christopher, hello, hello. We're going to get our paintbrush wet and just kind of get some of that paint activated. It's supposed to be runny. Then we're going to clean off the brush, grab some clean water, mix up our green. It's going to need a little extra mix in. Got a little gooby in there. It's a neat green. Okay, so that's all nice and mixed up. And then I've got 2 buckets of water. One for dirty, one for clean. And then we're just dab that off. I'm talking. Hello, Pam. Did you hear me? Oh my goodness, girl. I had you on mute this whole time. I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. You guys, let's start over. Jana! How are you? Oh my goodness. I feel so bad. My
Thanks,
girl's
Pam.
been on
Gone
mute.
the whole live with no voice. I said, Pam!
She did. She said, hey, Pam.
Elizabeth, I feel so loved.
I'm so sorry. Oh my goodness. I'm so bad. Can you hear her now? Can you guys hear Jana? And all of you guys are just sitting there going, it's been 13, 14 minutes and this girl ain't said a word. Come on now. Sorry. So you guys, Jana's gonna tell you what she's doing. So, and all the fun stuff.
Since you didn't hear, I've been watching this person on TikTok, Art by Assel, Assel, and they do these fantastic watercolor flower arrangement things using Q-tips. And so that's what I'm playing with today is Q-tips and finger splatters. And yeah, so we're going to try a few other ones.
Nice. And she did that so quick. Did you see?
And it, like I said that nobody heard, it would be really fun with like grandkids or, you know, church group or whatever, younger kids too, because it's like finger painting. And I mean, seriously, it was just Q-tips.
Right?
Just Q-tips. Let's find a purple.
Yeah, if you ever buy crappy Q-tips and you're like, oh, I should have stuck with the name brand, just take the yucky ones to your craft room and then you can paint little flowers with them. Maddie, the emptiness scrapper, thanks for popping in. See, she just waited until everything was settled. Maddie, she didn't miss nothing because oh my gosh, I feel really, really bad. I'm really sorry. I've done that a few times. Just leave people hanging because I forget to turn on the thingy.
I'll live.
You don't need fancy paint palettes or whatever. You can get a ceramic plate from your Dollar Tree or your thrift store, and you can use that for mixing paint. This is the glass mat. You can mix right on a glass mat. Jana has a rubber mat under hers, which you could totally just mix paint on with that. Some things come with paint palettes. These ones don't have a paint palette, but I just squirted these. You get hecka cheap all over the place. They have big ones, little ones, some as big as your head. there's a song about that, right? Little ones, big ones, some as big as your head. For some reason, that just plopped right in there. It's gonna live rent free for a little bit. Beachcomber Nami, hello, hello. Thanks for popping in. So we're gonna activate the paper. We're gonna get the paper a little bit happy with some Wawa. Okay. And then I probably shouldn't have put water on my house because I don't want that to be colorful yet. So we'll dry that. My bad.
Hey, Alyssa.
What paints are you using, ECR? These are ancient. I bought them eons ago. They're Sakura, like the brand of gel pen, Sakura Koi, Koi watercolors. And they're in these cute little tubes. And apparently I've used them because they're all open. But yeah, so I added a little bit of water so we can get some stuff. And now we're going to do a sky for our house. And, oh, that's bright. And a little bit of red maybe because the sky's on fire. I don't know. Is that how skies work?
Oh, look at my little lavender, whatever those little flowers are that look like that.
Right? Lavender looks like that. That's really bright. That's a nice color. I think that's an officially Pam color. I don't know. It's a nice yellow. So the guy that I've been watching, he paints very loose. Loosey goosey, and things run and puddle together, and for whatever reason, it works. And so I'm just trying to do that. And my sky is going to be kind of an orangey sunsetty sky. Just look at that. We just tap it in. Tip, tap. Tappity, tap, tappins. I have a dirty water and a clean water, so I can keep my colors decent-ish. We're going to go ahead and pull some green for our... Oh, look at that. Just be all happy. For our tree and our bushes that live by this house. And then we're going to get a darker color and plop that in there. And we're just like being happy little ploppers. If that's a thing. We're just plopping it in.
Oh, look at your little sunset.
I know. It's so... These colors are really vibrant. Like... And they're doing really fun things. Like, look at that. Oh, look at that. Can you see that? Let's zoom. Look at that. It's just doing some really fun things. And this happens because we wake up the paper with some water, you guys. We wake it up. And our brush, we make sure our brush has got water on it so it pulls the inks and everything. That's really good. And we don't mind that it runs and it runs. we'll just catch it. And so I'm going to make sure I've got some water down here. See that? We just let that water just touch right into that just a little bit. We don't mind. And then we're going to take a little bit of this ochre color and we're going to put a road from the front door down. Or a little road. I don't know. That's where it's going. And then maybe it goes that way. I don't know. That's my road. My road to somewhere. To nowhere? I don't know. Okay, so there's our road. And then next to the road, again, we're going to have grass and flowers. Maybe we'll add the flowers when it dries a little bit. Maybe the road is a little bit dark there. Maybe a little bit dark there. Like little gravelly, dirty bits. We don't know. That's kind of nice. And then we want some more grass things. And the grass is like running into the dirt. We can fix that later if we don't like it. We're going to add a little bit of blue. A little bit more blue. Maybe a tiny bit of red. And just mix it right there. See, and then we made a different shade of green. I like it. And then we're going to do a blue and that and our green and that for another shade of green over there. Look at that. That's nice. Little tappity taps. Get some tappity taps in there too. We like that. And then maybe there's a little bush, a little planter guy right there. Probably should have dried that a little. It's fine though. Maybe there's
what a happy little scene.
Right? Little bushes right in front because it's an old creaky house and they haven't done any landscaping in a while. Sounds good to me. And then maybe there's some rosy bushes hanging out here. Oh, those are fun. Oh, I like that.
Oh, that looks awesome.
But now we gotta let it dry so that when we go in and paint our house, I really like that. Our little driveway. That's nice. Our little trees. Our little trees. I just wanna play and see if we can add some blue to our sky, if we're gonna like that better. So I'm adding some water, and then we're gonna pull some blue all the way down, and then we're gonna pull a little bit of red. See if we like more of a bright sky or more of a not so bright sky. Kind of like that. That might need some clouds. We can practice.
A new way to splatter.
Splatter all the things. Splatter all
but
the
look,
things.
I use a palette knife. This is a Simon Hurley one. I think it came in the little kit. And you just get some paint like on the back.
Right.
And then you just flick.
Oh, look at you. Look at
It's a little more controlled for me than like into the box.
Right.
I need some green.
Okay, and then we're going to come over here because we're going to get a paper towel and we're going to dab up where we want some clouds. Oh, we like that cloud. Look at that cloud. And we're going to put a little cloud up there. think I've ever had clouds look so white. Like, I don't know what's going on here, but I like it. Yeah, we might have to put some. Do we want some clouds in our orange sky? How would that look? Let's find out. This is what our practice is for. Like, if you're not sure, you can do the things. So if we put that down and then we start with maybe red at the top, we can even do a touch of blue at the tippity top into the red and then into the yellow. But keep the yellow away from the blue because we don't want green in our sky. And then we just pull that down. Okay, that's not bad. You guys can't see yet again. That's fine. You guys will get over it. Okay, and then we're going to take our clean towel. We're going to get another spot. And we're going to just tap in some clouds. Do we like those? I don't like that one very much. Yeah, I think it would be fun to put some clouds on our orangey sky because that does look kind of cool.
Abner, what are you doing?
We forgot the salt. Ugh. Our crafty friend Kevin uses salt for all the things. We have the salt. We have craft salt right here. Oops. Don't touch it when it's wet, you guys. But I wasn't sure if it was wet, so that's why I touched it. I'm gonna just get that. I can't believe I did that. Yes, I can. It's totally something I would do. We'll go ahead and fix that, and then we'll put salt in it, and we'll see what happens. We're gonna leave it to dry because the salt will pick up the color. Oh, look at that. And it will give us some fun textures in our roadway, in our trees. And then we just leave it to dry. Okay. Yeah, we're definitely gonna paint some paint some clouds in there. Or actually, we don't paint the clouds in, we take them out to dinner. Then if we follow that ridge, that be more exciting. I feel like if we put in a tiny little ridges, like I feel like that would be fun. Little tiny red ridge into the yellow. Oh, that's nice. That's nice
you can
too.
do
And then a little
layers.
What was that?
Layers, like go over where you dabbed already.
Yep.
And just dab some more.
We made green on that by accident. But this is just a trial. Next time we'll make sure to keep the yellow out. I like this. I like this. Let's see how we do if we put that blue, another layer over that. These move really nice. I like them. And then we can dab off of that some more. We'll have to be careful. I like the layering up a little bit. I just have to do it a little bit better, I think. And I like the tip of this brush. Just kind of gets really thin and stuff. It's nice. Little squiggles. Little squiggles. Jim, sir, hello, hello. Okay, that cloud is really nice. Where we put a layer, it mostly dried, and then we put another one. And Jim is yelling at Jenna.
Jim, the enabler.
I know. Jim sends some really good stuff too. Like, hey, check this out. And I'm like, ooh, I should do, but I can't do it all. But some of the times. So I'm going to go ahead and heat this up because I want to brush off the salt, but it's got to be dry. And then we got to paint our house. I got to figure out how to paint the house. Because I don't want my house to have pencil lines. So I got to figure that out. And I don't want so much detail in my house. I think I'm going to go more childlike on that. And just kind of blob in the stuff. It's not dry yet. We're getting there. All these, it's making some fun textures, you guys. Oh, that one's fun right there. Oh, did Cordelia pop in? Cordelia! Hello, hello. Yeah. So, you definitely gotta leave the salt to dry, or you're gonna make a mess. This girl is so impatient sometimes. But what can I do? What can I do? We learn from this. Don't be impatient. Let it dry. If you don't, that's going to happen. But look at our road. I mean, it's enough that we can see what it does, right? So we gave our road some texture. We gave this little area some texture. And then we can go back because we did lose our little rose bushes, right? So we can come in. Oh, that's even better. Look at that. We're going high concentrate with that. And we're just going to dab those little rosies in. Because that. And then we're going to clean our brush. And then we're going to do a little dabbies of the green. Darken it up just a little bit. Let the colors run together because it's just a hint of, you know, the idea of it. It's not an actual rose bush, you guys. I can't draw a tiny rose bush like that. That's just insane. Our tiny little rose bush. Look at how cute it is. And we let the colors run together and all the things. Yeah, we like it. We like it a lot. Okay, we gotta paint this house though. We gotta figure that out. I don't know. Okay, so we're gonna take a little bit of the brown and maybe a little bit of the red and get more of a reddish brown. And then we're gonna go down, down, down. Oh, I like that. There's our house. And then we're going to add some blue to that to darken it up for our roof. And our little chimney that is now not looking like a chimney. And then we're going to do the awning right through there. And our little door with the stairs. Oh, that's nice. Look at that.
That's nice.
All the things. And then we're going to come back with our dark green. And we're going to put some bushes. So it looks like it's part of the scene and not just kind of plopped in there. Because that's kind of what we did. We just kind of plopped it in there. I like it. And our little things, and our little thingy, and our little thingy. I don't even know. We're just doing the things. I like it. And our little windows. Our windows should have been white. What was I thinking? Anyways, we're just playing. Next time we won't do other windows like this. It'll be fine. I kind of like it. And then we're going to do some trees. Just some squiggly wigglies to make it a little bit more defined. And then maybe into our brown again. Do we want a road? We did a house, you guys. We made a house. We like it. And then we're gonna get some more of that.
Yes, Cordelia, that's what it looks like. Or it looks like one of the like old southern plantation houses down here.
My house makes me think of someone took an old barn and converted it into a. I would totally do that. There is a church for sale over here, right down the road. If I had the money, I would totally buy the church and convert it into a living space because it looks like it needs to be converted into a living space, and it's ginormous. Like, people could come visit me and we could do crafts all day, every day in there. You know what I mean? Like, I would convert a barn too. I'm just saying. I would do all the thingies. I like it. So now we take the things that we learned. Like, we did the sky a little bit better. I like putting in the little lumpies in there, and then doing a 2-layer sky. I think we're going to do that. And then when we go to put the green down, we're going to make sure the sky is dry just a little bit so that our green doesn't flood into the yellow. Although it is really interesting, I don't want it to flood that much. So we're going to take all the things that we've learned and we're going to put it over there. And then we're going to make notes. Try not to get my paint or my book in there. We're going to make a note of what the watercolors are that we used today. Let's try that again. K-U-R-A. Sakura Koi. K-O-I. Tube watercolors. Okay, and now we're gonna attempt to put that on an actual thing. We can do this, you guys. We got this. Okay. So here's our card that we're gonna use. Zoom this out just a wee bit. Okay, so there's our card. we're gonna put our house. We're gonna do the same thing we did. I don't think I'm gonna put as much detail into the house as I did for that one. We're gonna put the house kind of here, and then have the road go this way. Sounds good to me. So there's our house, our chimney, and then we can decide. Straight edges, you guys. Say maybe this house is long this way. I don't know. Can we do that? No. I'm so bad at houses. I want to make this house a little bit more. No. What are we doing? No, we want to go up a little. Just a little. I think we went up too much. How do you do a roof? I need an eraser. We're trying to get a little too crafty with our craft house. How's it going over there, Miss Jana?
I made blue flowers.
Oh, look at how cute those are. Let me go on to guest solo. Aw. I really like those. It's very like simple fun.
It is, but they'd make great little just like card fronts for like thank you cards, or like there's my blue flowers, here's my lavender,
Yeah, I really like those.
here's my little pink flowers.
Look at how cute they are. And I really like how subtle some of them get. Like they're in the back.
Yeah.
Anna Moret is doing pretty good. She did not break anything. She's got bruised ribs. And so she's got to take it easy. She's off of work, but for a little bit while longer, I think. Okay, so we're just gonna leave our house alone. We're just gonna leave our house alone. I will try to get a fancy house next time. And then, yeah. But for now, we're going to do what we did. We're going to take clean water and we're going to put a nice sky in here. And we're not going to go to the edge. This girl always forgets and we go way too heavy on the water. We're not going to go to the edge. Our sky is going to come down. We're activating the paper so that it will accept our water. Our colors, sorry. It's going to accept something, don't worry. So we've got water, activate. This paper is really thirsty. Am I using the wrong side? Is there a side? Maybe I'm using the wrong side. Let's try the other side because I don't like how that was going. Oh, there we go. Okay. We were using the wrong side. No, it looks just like the other side. I don't know. We're going to put our house right there. Doop. There's our house. It's going to be there. Okay. Clean water.
She fell down the stairs, Pam, in the ice.
Yeah, because they were still having freezing and all the not so fun things. And so we're going to start with a tiny bit of blue. Tiny bit of blue into our bit of red. And then we're going to roll that into our yellow. Okay, this paper I think is needs this paper needs help. This paper is not acting properly. So, we're gonna not use this one because I'm not liking how it's working. So we're gonna chuck that one. Paper's really old. I just need to put a layer of gesso or something on it. It's not 100% bad. We just gotta play with it. But we'll get one of these and chop it down. This is watercolor paper I got from like I don't know, like Dollar General, whatever. So we'll use this. We'll see if this will work. And then I need to chop it. Hold on. Hold your horses. What size do we want? All the sizes. Let's do.
I'm gonna do a reef.
Do we want to do like a 5x7? I think that might be good. Where is 7 on this? Is that the 7? Yep, that's the 7. We're doing a morning glories. Well, I'm not doing morning glories. 5x7. Okay, 5x7 chopped with our scary chopper. Scary Mary. Okay, let's hope this one takes the water better. Oh, we got to get our house in first. So we don't want to add water to our house. And I'm going to put that house right there.
These will work. Let's try it.
What kind of paints are you using?
My Mei Liang.
Lang?
Look, we just find the things. These are little makeup brushes.
Oh, nice. Yes, Maddie. We pulled out the scary chopper. We're okay. We're okay. And then Cordelia's like, look at Jana making perfect circle. Clever girl.
With the jar lid.
Yeah. Okay.
That covers my water.
Okay, so we're gonna cover our little house. And we're gonna spritz this time. That'll do. That'll do. And then we're gonna pick up that blue like we wanted to. Oh, that's better. Look at that. That's what it's supposed to do. So we got our blue sky starting, and then we're going to pull into the red. That's nice.
Thanks, Cordelia. Do some really purple.
Then we're going to go into the yellow. Oh, I like that. And that's the sky. Ooh, look at that. Oh, that's nice. Okay, now we're going to get our paper towel and we're going to make some clouds in there. Because we got this. And then we're going to do some clouds. Right there. And maybe a cloud right there. And a cloud. We got to get fresh paper towel to go into the blue.
What, Bladner? No.
Oops. Oops. Don't put the yellow in the green or in the blue. You'll make green. We don't want that. These like little bit of oxidize. It's kind of interesting. Take that out. Okay, so then I need more. I need more to be taken out. I need more taken out on this side. There's a hair or something there. Okay, like right there. Like, look at how pretty that is. That top is really, really wet, so we're just gonna absorb some of that.
Beautimous clouds.
Thank you. Take out some of that extra water. And then because we did like the little bit of detail of adding the color as a highlight back in there. So we're going to do that. We're going to get our little bitty brush. And these Dana Weekla Media ones, the point on them is really nice. They shed a little bit when you first get them. Since I've been using this one, shedded any more. So you can be mindful of that. It'll be fine. And then we're gonna get our rag and dry our brush because we're gonna go in with more concentrate, so less water, more pigment, and we're just gonna kind of go around and drop some squiggles where we might see a little cloudy shape. Oh, I like that. Put a little bit of red in there. Just something different. Okay, we're gonna grab a little teeny bit of red. And then we're gonna pull that. That's nice.
They look like pansies almost.
Oh, those are cute. Cordelia says, y'all are so artsy, I can't do that. But you can. It's just Q-tips and dotty dots and things.
It's a jar lid and Q-tips and one paintbrush.
Right? And
Look at that.
that is really pretty. And you can see it's not perfect. And that's what makes it really interesting. Like,
And I'm just playing. I'm just enjoying the process.
right? And then
Just the
for
process.
me, you guys, I know. Like, so it's the same. It's this Sakura Koi watercolors. I've had them forever. You just squeeze them out, add some water to them, and then go. And then you dab them up. You dab them up, and they look like that. And then we're just going in and adding some highlights where we want little bitty highlights. Like I'm gonna add some blue and let it bleed into the reds a little bit for those little cloudies. But you guys can do it too. I watch people and I see what they're doing, and it's just a paper towel. You do have to be mindful not to put like the blue in the yellow, so you want to get a clean spot on your towel. But you get a nice paintbrush, and then and these are nice. I like them. And then you just kind of like squiggle. That's the nice thing is like the tip on this brush, you just squiggle, squiggle some cloudy bits, and then where the cloud kind of runs into this redness, well, we're just gonna bring that and let them live together happily in our little cloud. These paints smell weird. But that's that. And then if we want a little bit more, oops, somebody didn't clean the brush again. We got a little bit of yellow in there, so we're gonna just swipe it out so that our cloud doesn't turn green, because we do that. And I'm just gonna soften up some of that line work. Again, clean the brush.
Thanks, Maddie.
And then I really like that, so let's soften this one up too. Just a little bit. There's our clouds. Our clouds are done. So we need to dry that because this one was really fun. Everything was still really wet, but I don't want it to bleed into my sky. So we're going to dry it. Sometimes we have to be patient. It's so hard. So hard. And I just want to make
add
sure
some
these
white
are nice and dry.
with a paint pen.
I like it. And then after the live, I will try to remember to link Kevin and the lady that inspired Jana, so you guys can go and watch their stuff and be inspired too. And don't come at me if the people are not your cup of tea. To each their own. Yeah. Okay, so we've got that nice and dry. We're gonna go ahead and, I think I'm gonna lay in my road first. I feel like that's what I want to do. So I'm gonna take the yellow ochre. First I'm gonna put where I want my road, because the road is gonna go up to the house. It's gonna start off skinny and then it's gonna get wide, right? Skinny and wide. I feel like I need to do the road first. So we're gonna grab the yellow ochre and we're just gonna plop it in. It needs a little bit more water though. Don't go to the edge, Elizabeth, as I go to the edge. Don't go to the edge. We don't want it at the edge. So there is the road. Then we're going to reactivate the stuff that dried down here because it's watercolor. You can just reactivate
All right, this
it.
is the one I'm going to put in my book.
That is really pretty. And then we're just going to draw some road stuff. Do I like this? No, I don't like that. That's atrocious. Please hold. We're going to take that out. We don't like that. This is the fun thing about watercolors. If you don't like it, take it out. We're going to put our ochre back in there. And it got a little bit dark because I didn't clean my brush very well. It's all right. And then we're going to go dark. I think we'll put the dark on this side. So we're going to pick up a little bit more red, a little bit more green, a little bit more brown, a little bit of blue, a little bit of red. And we're going to put it dark on this side. Brown is all the colors. If you're curious how to make you brown, it's all the colors. And then I'm going to spritz it from above. And then we're going to salt it. And we're going to have the best textured
Don't
dirt.
be salty.
Yeah. There. And it's just regular table salt. Cheapy teepy. Cheapy table salt. And then we're just going to make it dry because this girl ain't waiting. We're going to dry our salt and then we can plop in our trees and things and paint our house. Dry from both sides. Keep your paper flat. That's going to look so glorious right there. Ah, it's going to be fabulous. And see, Jana has a cute little book for her practices and not practices, her finals from after her practices. It's glorious. So you can do this in whatever size book you guys want. You can just do it on little cards, note cards, ATCs, whatever makes your heart happy. Are these dry? Can I rub them off now? I feel like you're not dry. Are you dry? They're dry. I think it's dry. Okay, so we're gonna scrape this right onto the floor. Oh, we cooked that right into the paper. Oh, that's so satisfying. It's like exfoliating the paper. It gave a really interesting texture. Okay, make sure all of the salt is off because it will react if it gets wet again. So this time it was more little bitty specklies. I like it. Fabulous. Okay. Tree time! Are we ready to put in some bushes? Bushes. Baked beans. No, we're not doing that. Okay. So it is watercolor. So when I put the water down, it is going to activate our sun area and it'll be fine. So this is where we're going to put our trees. And that tree, I think it'll be a little bit tall there. And then we're going to put some bushes through there. And we're just plopping in some clean water. And then we're going to go in with our light green first. And plop that down. We lost some of our water, so we'll go ahead and add that back in. Okay. We've got that nice and juicy. Then we're going to go in with some of our dark green. And let
that looks awesome.
Live in there. And then we're gonna let it run over our road because you know they don't do the edge work out here in the fields. They just let them grow. Okay. And then we'll just push that up a little bit because we want some interesting things like grass. It could be. We don't know. We don't know what's growing right there. Some weeds. That's really cool.
Put down darker dots that are more concentrated, and then I'm coming in with a wet Q-tip and just kind of
so pretty.
Activating them, making them spread out a little more.
Right. We're going in with a darker green. Oh, that's nice.
I missed some.
Look at that. Just layers and layers of things, you guys. Because we can do whatever we want. We're going to change our green again. We're going to add a little bit of blue. to a different shade of green. I'm going to plop that on this side. Oh, I like that. And then we need a darker, so more red? I think so. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, that's
yeah.
nice.
That's nice.
It is. It's so nice.
Your road looks amazing.
Thank you. I like my road too. Oh, it's so vibrant. I'm gonna have to tag Kevin in this one and be like, dude, look what you inspired. Sometimes I'm inspired, and then they're just okay. And then sometimes, like, do we drop salt in our little tree? I think we do, right in this upper part, though, not in the lower, just in the upper, right up in here, I think. And that's where that salt will live. And then we gotta dry it. Because I still want to put some flowers in there. I think we need to paint the house. We're going to paint the house, and then we're going to put some more bushes by the house. Kind of like we did on the other one. But I need it to dry. And I got a green thing in there, so I really have to cover that up. Those are so lovely. You could put a little sentiment on the inside. You put a little butterfly on the inside. That would be cute too. Like a little
that would be.
butterfly sprung up.
Or a ladybug.
Yeah.
Or a bumble.
A humble bumble. They're always good for all the things. I think we've cooked the salt into this one again. But we're just going to not brush it off like I did the last time. That's a nice little speckle of area. Look at that. Got going on over here. I don't think this one was dry on this side. That's okay. Oh, that's fun. That's fun. Shake off the salt. Yeah. Look at my little bushy area with the salty goodness at the top. We like that. Okay, now our house. We're going to make our reddish brown again. So we have our brown puddle. So we have our brown puddle, and I want it to be a reddish brown. So all we do...
Let's practice a bumble. A Q-tip bumble.
Yep. A Q-tip dot for a head, and then 2 dots for the body. We're going into a nice reddish. There we go. And then we're going to plop that down. There's our little that. And then our roof. And our little chimney, which is now a ginormous chimney. And then we're going to take some of that green and darken up our red.
It's a fuzzy bumble.
Oh, look at how cute he is. She said Bumble before I could type it, said Pam. We're going to do the roof a little bit darker. So we're going to go ahead and...
That was too much. Let's try again.
Draw our roof. There's our roof. And then this one is going to have a nice awning area. And it's got to have legs.
I need a littler bumble. Those are getting gigantic.
And it's going to have a porch. And then...
There we go.
What else does our house need? Our house needs some windows. We're going to paint them in a little bit dark, I think. With this color. Cute. So we're going to roll our brush in the color. So we have a nice little point. And then we're going to have a door in the center this time. Okay. And our little door handle. And then he's going to have little steps into there. There we go. Oh, that much better. That much better. Because, yeah, I can't talk. And then we're going to put a window here. And then we're going to put a big bay window here. And then we need some windows up top. Got to roll the brush. Got to make a point. Dry it off a little bit because it's a little too wet. Okay. And then we're going to have a window here. And here. And here. Because that's how I want them done. Okay. Our childlike house. Look at our little house. It's fabulous, but we need this to dry so that when we go in, I'm not happy with the door. I'm going to color the door in. I feel like, I don't know. There. Yeah, that makes me happier. Okay. And then we need to dry our house because when we go in with more bush, our next layer of garden stuff, we need it tall. Maybe we'll put some trees in there. Windows! To the windows! To the walls! Anyway, all the songs. All the songs. Oh, look at your little bees. I like those. I like that top one too, where he's just kind of very subtle, yeah.
I need to make a littler one.
On the plus side, if you guys can't draw bees, there's plenty of stamps out there. Because you can pair your stamps with your painting. You can do whatever you want. Okay, so now we're going to put in some trees. And some... So we need a different shade of green. So we're going to kind of make a new shade of green. Bright-ish. So there's that. And then we're going to plop it in. That's a little too much water, and that's okay. We're going to plop in that right there. That's where he's going to live. And then we're going to come in with a little bit darker. And then we're going to go
he's going to be so cute.
Another layer, because we kind of messed that side up. Look at how cute. We're going gonna go in with more concentrate.
It's a bumble.
He's a humble bumblebee. I should have left some white space for our tree to live. It'll be fine. Go in with a little bit of blue to darken even more. That tree is going to come up through there. A little bit red. More red. I need it to be darker. There we go. And then a stick and a stick for our little trees. Happy little trees. Oh, that's nice. We should have done trees in our little sample. Oh, I like those trees. Oh, we did trees. Oh, I like my trees. I love trees. Trees are easy. They're just sticks with flubby blubblies on there. We're going to just draw some sticks on this side for this tree line. And then we're going to plop in some more tree bits. Oh, I can't even. This looks so cute. We do need some more red because I do want to plop in some red flowers. So we're just going to squeeze out a tiny bit. Anna Marais is here. Hello, hello, lovely. They were asking about you, making sure you're doing okay. Hope that you're well. That is way too much water. Let's get rid of some of that. And then we're just going to plop in our little red roses. I mean, I do prefer white roses, which I can probably pop in some white ones. But maybe this guy likes his red roses. And then we're going to add some green. Make some leaferys. Be careful to follow the restrictions. We don't want you to do anything to get in the way of a full recovery. Right? Gotta take care of yourself. Okay, so there's those. My little watercolory bushes and things I think are spectacular. And it might not be your cup of tea, and that's fine. But this is what I did with mine, you guys. I'm really happy with it. It's so vibrant. I don't even know. It's so crazy. Like, who knew these paints were so vibrant? And they're old, too, which is even funner. Now, my guy Kevin, he would go in with some crayons and some other things and just kind of liven it up. But I'm not feeling it. I'm feeling we're done. I'm feeling we're done. This is how I'm feeling. But I'm feeling it needs a little bit more salt at the top. Just a tiny bit.
All right, it's ready for the peel and reveal.
Peel and reveal. Please hold. Yes, solo. All right, there you go.
My bumblebee's a little crazy looking, but you know what? That's all right.
He's so cute, though. Look how fun is that? Look how adorbs. I love that. I love that it's like sitting like at the bottom of the page and not like centered, you know?
There it is.
I love it. What do you guys think? Her final little project.
There's my bee. Just for Pam. So I have that one. I have that one.
Did I say Deborah? One.
I like this blue flowers.
Oh, Carol Johnson did. I'm sorry, that's Jana hanging out there. Jana!
Hello!
From Alabama!
Hey, that does rhyme.
Yeah, I know.
My fingers are painty. From
Painty
splash,
fingers.
splash, splashing. I like this one a lot.
That one's really nice. I like that one. I don't know what it is about that pink one, but like those,
they're just fun.
Those subtly ones at the bottom are awesome. Yeah. So Jana from Alabama is our guest on Watercolor Wednesdays when she's feeling good. And got the good vibes going. I wanna. Oh, you guys. I had fun. Did you guys have fun? Oh, I gotta show you what mine.
I had a blast. Thanks for having me.
I think I need to dry my salt before I whack it away. Please hold.
There we go. That was so fun.
I like Watercolor Wednesdays because we get to just play around. Like, it doesn't have to be perfect, you guys. You can watch all the peoples and then see how things turn out.
What's the date today? 5/13.
Yeah, today's the 13th. Wednesday the 13th. So we used a little bit more salt. That one didn't pick up as well, probably because I didn't let it dry long enough. It's fine though. But I like bringing the yellow down really far. Bring the yellow down really far. That way there, when you do your tree and stuff area, you want to leave white space, in which case this would have been yellow space. I should have left some yellow space on this side, but that just means it's a really healthy forest back there for our peoples. Oh, and by the way, hello, Carol. How are you doing? Thanks for popping in. But yeah, so our kid-ish house, you guys, it doesn't have to be perfect, but look at our clouds. Because we practiced. This is what happens. Jana did all that lovely practice and then made her final in her little book. And we did our practice, and then this is what it came out to. See, this is our first one, our second one, and our third one, and we kind of did a combo of things. And then the salt, and then yeah. And we added trees this time. We added trees. But second Wednesday of the month is Watercolor Wednesday, and we try to always get Jana to join us. But you know, life and things happen. Yeah. But it just so fun. So fun. Oh, did I get you guys? I've got all the things. So now all we gotta do is dry a space so that
Did you put your date on it?
I did 5/13/26 down here and what I used. And then we take our final one and we put it on this side. Because that's what we do for this book. For this book. I just love these trees. The salt left little bitty speckles in my tree. I wish you guys could see. It's pretty cool. I'll be taking a picture. And posting it on the IG and maybe Facebook and maybe TikTok. I've been posting things on TikTok. My little photo adventures. Been trying, and I keep getting new subscribers, so I'm doing something right. Even though I'm not very consistent. But so there's that. And we need to tape this guy down. So I'll get some washi tape and tape him down. But I think I'll take a picture first before I tape him completely. But there it is. The before and after.
All laid out here. Get my dirty water out of the way.
Right.
That was a practice.
All of the good stuff. Look at all that. The replays are always available. So if you write the date down, like today is 5/13, or you could save them into a playlist. All the Watercolor Wednesdays. We just play and then do a thing. Just do a thing.
That was so fun. That was so relaxing.
Yeah, it is. Because you just, and you, mindful plotting the dots.
Mindful plopping.
Right?
There you go.
Pam, you're so funny. Anna Moret, I don't think your salt, would like to be put in paint puddles. Her salt would definitely soak up all the colors. It would be a very colorful salt kitty. And if you don't know, Anna Moret has a cat named Salt who is very white. And so if we let Salt roll around in our paintings, it would be quite amusing. It would be very amusing. But most of your guys' watercolors, if you think, oh, what a waste, no, you let it dry and then you can scoop it back up and use it. But you guys, I've had these for years and look how full they are. So we don't mind if we keep using them. Which we're just going to plop them right back into this. And then they go back into their home on the caddy. I want to thank you, Jana, for hanging out with us.
Thank you for having me.
I want to thank all of you in the Chatty McChattersons and the lurkers who keep the watch time rolling in for me. I want to thank you for your support in watching and all the things. And use my Ranger link if you want to buy this paintbrush you saw. I mean, look at I love these paintbrushes. They do shed at the beginning, but then they stop. So there's that. Use the things. That's right. Use what you have. And
even if it's a Q-tip.
Even if it's a Q-tip. Like, how adorbs. How adorbs. We will see you guys next time. Second Wednesday of the month. We might be hanging out a little bit more because Jana and I want to bedazzle some stuff. So
blingy things with blingy things.
We want to bling the things. We want to bling all the things, I tell you. Anywho, take care, my friends. Thank you for posting the link tree, Miss Pam. And we will see you next time. And for me, that is tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern for Use the Things Thursday. And I'm going to pull out my airbrush machine, which hasn't seen the light of day in like 5 years. It's just been tucked away in a drawer. So we're going to see what we can do with an airbrush and some stencils because that sounds like fun. Anyways, bye bye.